Hi everyone, it's Karen here coming to you from Brisbane here in Queensland, and jumping on today because I want to share with you why I'm no different to anyone else, and maybe this is something that you can resonate with. So one of the reasons why I guess I want to talk about this is because, as some of you know, I am doing a marketing challenge. It's a 14-day challenge. I'm doing it with a gentleman by the name of Ray Higdon, and he's really teaching about marketing. And I think that, today, hey Lisa, nice to have you jump on. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Trust things are going well for you and your family. So I just wanted to talk about, I guess, I've had people say to me, I couldn't do what you do. And this is what's crazy, right? So 8 years ago, I decided to take a direction in my life. I was a bit sick and tired of the rat race, the 9 to 5, having to go to work, be told what to do, all that kind of stuff. And I just figured there had to be more to life, and there had to be more to enjoying life, actually. And so I started to look at a lot of things, and I found that I was closed-minded and quite skeptical, and I don't think that I'm any different to anybody else as far as that goes. And so what I find interesting is that, a lot of people say to me, I don't have time. Hey Kay, thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you. I'll actually send you I haven't forgotten you from the other day, so I still have it here, and I'll send it to you as soon as I'm done, actually. So sorry about that, Kay. So I guess what I'm trying to share is that, when I first made a decision, hi Anna, thanks so much for jumping on. Great to have you here. So when I first made a decision to look at something and make a change, I just want to give you an idea of what I already had going on in my life, right? So I was working up to 80 hours a week. Now you can understand that no wonder I was unhappy. No wonder that I was looking for something different. And let's be honest, I mean, I was in the steel industry. It's really not that exciting for a woman. The one thing I loved about it was the challenge. And so I was working like ridiculous hours. I was also a netball umpire, and I was, doing state league, and then you have to do all these other levels and the grassroots level and all that kind of stuff. My passion, hobby, love it. And then I was also doing touch footy. So I was doing touch footy at grassroots. I was doing my training, nationals, international events, all that kind of stuff. And so I'm guessing in your life, you've got lots of things going on because, the thing is, people don't actually have spare time. I don't know anyone who has spare time. And so thank you, Anna. Blessings to you too, all the way from India. Hey, that's awesome. And feel free to share this video if you get some value from that as well. So hi, Annalyn. It's so great to join, for you to join, and I'm so excited, for your journey coming up. Hey Leah, thanks for jumping on again. That's awesome. Hope things are lovely and sunny over in the west. I had a lot of stuff going on, and again, no different to anyone else, but I just figured something had to change because I wanted to maximize more time in my life. I wanted to find a way that, I could be at home, I could create a financial future, and I realized that wasn't going to come overnight, and I was willing to work for it. And so, so I embarked upon, my own health journey, and I didn't think I was unhealthy. I was just a little bit tired. Actually, I was a lot tired. And so because my energy went through the roof, I got really excited about that. I just could not believe that people could live that way and be okay with it. I was like, I've lived like this for 40 years thinking that's normal, and it's absolutely not. And so that blew my mind. And that then, of course, turned into a business. So, hey, Mark, thanks for joining in. Love the fact that, Marg is on the journey with me, and we're doing the same challenge. So, I'm excited that we get to hold each other accountable. So that's super awesome. So thanks, Marg. I hope you've done your live, by the way. So the reason I'm wanting to share this is because when you have an open mind, and when you start to look at things from a different perspective, it's amazing what can happen for you in your life. And I honestly never believed that I would achieve the things that I've achieved, and I never believed that I would be able to impact as many people as I could impact just simply for changing my own health and nutrition. And so I'm so super grateful, for my coach Roz. She never prejudged me, even though I was skeptical, and I was really quite short with her in the beginning, because I was like, this is I'm not into things where people are trying to scam me. I'm a heartfelt person, and I really want the best for everybody, and I really wanted to find a way to make financial freedom and have a future where we could create where we went, who we went with, impact our community, make our community better. Because one thing that I've learned as I've got older, and maybe this comes with age, I don't know, but one thing I've learned is that, we need more people in the world to hold a space for us when we can't hold it for ourselves. We need more people in the world to spread love. We need more people in the world to care for everybody else. And when I was so busy doing what I was doing, I didn't have a space to be able to do that. And I never expected that from just starting my own health journey. And so, but being able to impact people has been absolutely amazing. And so then people say, well, I don't have time to do anything else. Well, if you actually figure out 80 hours a week, I was training about 30 hours a week, there's 110. And I'm not even sure how many hours in a week there are. There's 167 or something. It doesn't leave a lot of time. So how did I create something which was going to take us on a path that was going to create a different future for us? And literally, I did it in the cracks of my day. That's all I did for 12 months. And you know what? I matched my full-time income. I am no different to anyone else. I just had a drive to do something different and make an impact. That's all I did. And then, and it's funny because, some of you may have never done a Facebook Live before, and I know I'm not necessarily comfortable with doing them, but I'm willing to get out of my comfort zone so that I can make the impact that I really want to make. And so, I'm just so super excited. I've got people from all over the globe on here, and I just can't tell you how grateful I am for each and every one of you. And so, if I can impact you, or someone I can help and impact them and their life, feel free to share this post. I would really appreciate that, because to get the message out, I can't do it on my own. I can't do it for the goals that I've got, the impact that I want to make, obviously in my own community, and absolutely right, Mark. How our spirits are sacrificed. I don't know if you feel that for yourself right now, that, you just, like, for me, it felt like Groundhog Day. It just felt like I was a robot doing the same thing every day without any joy. And I at the time, I actually wasn't unhappy. I just thought that's the way it was. And I have learned that, it's not the way it is, and it's not the way it has to be for anybody. And I know that fear stops us. It's what stopped me for 6 months from really taking a look and opening my mindset, because it was the fear of the unknown. It was the fear of, I don't know what's happening. I don't know whether I can do it. I don't know whether I can impact anybody. But you know what? Now I have a vision of what I'm creating, and I have a vision of, the people who are joining me and working with me. I have a vision of, my business is already global, which is absolutely awesome. But I now have a vision that's pulling me, and the marketing that I'm learning is going to help me in a much better way. And in that process, I hope it serves you in the area that it needs to serve you. So, hey, Gail, thanks for jumping on. I trust you're well. I'm not sure where you are these days, maybe down south of WA. But yeah, great to have you on, and trust that things are great for you. So yeah, so the reason I'm wanting to share this is because obviously as we go through the next couple of days, in the next 2 weeks, we're going to be learning more about marketing. We're going to be learning more about leadership. We're going to be learning more about certain skills. And if you'd like to come on the journey with me, and you'd like to follow along, we've got some notes that we just sort of share. So if you want the information, feel free to reach out. More than happy to, pass on the details for you. Hey, Chris, thanks for jumping on, buddy. I know you're at work, so so I'm more than happy to share the information with you and take you on the journey with me. And, one of the things I've definitely learned is, really teaching what I learn and imparting the knowledge. And that's how I know that I'm going to really be able to impact lots of lives and lots of people. So if you know anyone who this could benefit, just click below and click share. I would love you to do that. If you are someone who thinks I couldn't do that, let me tell you, you absolutely can. This being vulnerable, being willing to get out of your comfort zone, at some point, I figure you may as well have the choice of getting out of your comfort zone versus life giving you something to get you out of your comfort zone, because that is life. And I'm inspired by the people in my life who have, worked on themselves, really done a lot of personal development to help them get them through some really difficult times. And difficult times don't miss anybody. They, we all have them, and it's how we actually deal with it. So, and it's how long you stay there before you can rise, and that's what's going to determine, the course of your life, the course of your success. So, I just really wanted to share with you. I'm no different to anyone else. I know that everybody has love in their heart, and sometimes we're a little bit scared to share it and show it. That's definitely me, but I'm really getting out of my comfort zone. I'm really peeling the layers of the onion back, really understanding what my core values are. And, I just want to impart as much of what I can and my mission in empowering. Look, I want to empower everyone, but, sorry, Chris, and I know we've had this conversation and I know you know it, but I really want to empower women. And how that can serve you, Chris, is I want to help empower your wife too. I just have so much love for everything that women bring. The women who are mums, the women who, women just carry more baggage than, men do too. Don't get me wrong. My husband's had some tough times too. So I'm not saying that they don't, but I'm a woman. So I feel I can relate better to women. That's why I want to, make an impact, because women are so great, so powerful, so much to give in such a loving way that I really just want to impart that message to everybody. So thanks, Chris. Love you too, buddy. And you know what, like, if you have girls, that's when you like one of my clients, Haley, seeing her be empowered and see her step up and before my eyes, right? She's been on a journey. She's lost 36 kilos. She's absolutely phenomenal. But one of the greatest things that I've witnessed is her step into her truth and her power and her courage then to share her journey with other people. And what's really exciting for me is to see her daughter absolutely grow in confidence day by day, like to actually witness that, because she learned how to put her own oxygen mask on first, look after herself, give herself some self-care. And I know as women, we just don't do this anywhere near as much as what we should. So I'm just super passionate about, where I'm going, what I'm doing, and who I'm willing to serve. So if I can support you, please let me know. You can comment below. You can, send me a private message. Whatever I can do to help you, absolutely, please reach out. That's my goal and my aim, and to have complete servant leadership for each and every one of you. And I'd also just ask, there is someone that who maybe hasn't shared some stuff with you recently, or maybe they've been through some stuff, recently. Please share this video, because the more that I can get the word out about the impact I'm wishing and wanting and am going to make, I would seriously appreciate you. So have a fantastic day. Absolutely, have a great weekend. If you've got family stuff planned, just be present with the family. This little thing here can really take your mind away from everything. If you need to be on your phone and you need to do things, do it, but just be present. Just be present with the ones that you love and give them all of your time, because that's something that they can't get back. All right, guys, thanks so much, and I'll talk to you all soon. Okay, ciao.